Hello, boys and girls. This is a story I used to love when I was your age, and it's called Thumbelina. And I used to love it because it was a song. Thumbelina, Thumbelina, tiny little thing. Thumbelina, dance. Thumbelina, sing. Thumbelina, what's the difference if you're very small? When your heart is full of love, you're 9 feet tall. So the story, again, it's a traditional tale, but it's told by Hans Christian Andersen, who was a very famous storyteller many, many years ago. Thumbelina. Once there was a woman who wanted a child. She wanted one more than anything else in the world. And at last she went to a fairy for help. "Here's a magic seed," said the fairy. "Put it in a flower pot and see what happens." The seed grew into a beautiful red gold flower, and the woman bent and kissed it. The petals of the flower began to open. Inside was a tiny girl, no bigger than a thumb. "I'll call you Thumbelina." The woman made her a bed out of a walnut shell, and it had rose petals for sheets. Each day, Thumbelina floated on a tulip leaf in a saucer of water. And when she felt lonely, she sang to herself. Da, 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 da. One night, a large, lumpy toad crept through the open window, and she snatched Thumbelina while she slept. "What a pretty wife you'll make for my son," she croaked. "Look what I've got for you." And her son grinned and gazed at Thumbelina happily. "We'll keep her in a water lily in the middle of the stream," said Mother Toad. "She'll never escape." And Thumbelina woke to see 4 big eyes blinking at her. And then a large webbed hand reached for her. "No!" cried Thumbelina, trying to get away. "Meet your future husband," said Mother Toad. "But I don't want to marry a toad," Thumbelina sobbed. The fishes in the stream heard her crying. The toads left for food. The fish swam closer and closer, and they nibbled away at the root of the water lily, and it swished away down the stream. "I'm free," said Thumbelina. Thumbelina floated for days, past villages and wide green fields. Butterflies fluttered around her, and birds twittered and sang to her. The sun shone on the water so that it glittered like gold. But all the while, a big brown beetle was watching her. "There's a pretty thing." He swooped down and grabbed her in his claws. "Look what I've found." "Ugh," said the lady beetles. "She's ugly. Take her away." So the beetle dropped her in a field. "I don't want you if you're ugly," he said. For tiny Thumbelina, the field was like a forest, and there she lived all summer. She wove herself a bed with blades of grass and hung up a leaf to stop the rain. She sucked honey from the flowers and drank dew from their leaves. Swallows swooped and dived all around her, so she never felt alone. And then winter came, and the swallows left, and Thumbelina shivered with cold. "What are you doing out here?" asked a